Yo guys, thank you so much for the love in the last video. I got so many new subscribers and likes and comments. I really appreciate the support and feedback, especially since it took me so long to edit and make, because I want to show y'all real examples, because I'm a visual learner, so it'll be easier to implement what I'm saying if you can see it in effect. But I know a lot of people still love this game. They're having a lot of fun, but they're still trying to learn and improve. So today I'm excited to drop part 2, which is for intermediate players and advanced players. But guys, without delay, let's get started. Destiny is a game all about fun guns and fun abilities. Some guns have special and unique behavior, and abilities also have their own unique behavior. Exotic armor on top of that enhance these guns and or abilities. Everything has an intended strength and, as a byproduct, a weakness. This is supposed to keep things quote-unquote balanced. But this does usually allow for a counter, and I want you to strategize against it. You, as an advanced player trying to go for consistent flawlesses every weekend, are no longer a beginner. You need to be ready and prepared for all of these. You will play smart and wise and be tactical in using your strengths and taking advantage of their weaknesses. There are so many different types of guns and abilities in this game. You have certain special ammo guns, like sniper rifles, that can one-shot you to the head from anywhere, and hand cannons that shoot slow but hit hard. You can get perks that can 3-tap across the map and even 2-tap after a kill. Even the snipers, like the exotic Cloud Strike, can take out your whole team if they're grouped up with just one shot. Some other guns, they start shooting faster. You get one kill and the RPM ramps up, and so each time you get another kill, it keeps going faster and faster and faster. So if you're that third guy and the other person is weak, that they'll still get melted. Someone can be one shot and go invisible and then sneak up on your teammate and kill him. Go invisible again with kill clip and then kill your other teammate, reload, get kill clip again, and then wipe out your last and third teammate in the last round, and that causes you to fall at the gates of the lighthouse. Another strong and deadly ability is stasis. It can literally track you, freeze you, and only if you get lucky can you escape that and get a kill. So as you can see, weapons and abilities can be so deadly, and in a way they can add randomness and just change a whole round. A strong melee ability build with an exotic can allow an enemy that's half health to punch out your teammate, heal, freeze you, and then shoot your teammate's body. So the next time he's crouched around the corner, are you going to allow that to happen? Or will you know that, anticipate that, bait them, and hit them with that Kobe fadeaway, jumping back slug to the face? Okay, so you're probably like, come on Hester, why are you telling me all of this? This isn't a beginner's video, this is supposed to be advanced level. But I want y'all to keep a note of all of these and have good context, because, well, just like the beginner's video, the first tip actually starts before you even load into the game. And I promise you, if you utilize it properly, it's one of my biggest tips, and you'll see a huge improvement in your trials, comp, and even regular quick play. When the game is loading in, quickly check the players to see if you're playing against a duo or trio, and remember the names of who's who. Solos have no communication and duos are usually talking, so use that to your advantage as you approach gunfights. If it's all solos, just wait until the characters display so that you only remember the 3 that you're going up against and not the details of your teammates. But I need you to pay attention to 5 things. First is the name. You need to make a quick mental note of the names, because sometimes the subclass itself is good enough, but other times you'll go up against like triple Invis, so you'll have to remember which one is which so you know their setup. Second is the subclass. This gives you a heads up on their potential abilities that I was showing you earlier. Third is their guns. What are the strengths and weaknesses of their guns, and how do I compare it to the strengths and weaknesses of mine? Do they have damage perks that I need to watch out for? And then fourth is their exotic. Is it making their guns or abilities better? And then how can I play around it and not fall for it and counter it? And then fifth is the ammo. Do they have a shotgun? Do they have a sniper? Are they double primary? And then watch the kill feed, and then on the top I'll show you where the icons show you that little green symbol, and they'll show you if they have ammo or not, and that's like a huge indicator whether they have it or not, and I've played around that so much. So look for things that stick out so that you can be prepared for it and then you handle those situations better. Some games your teammates are trying their best, but it's just not working out too well, and now it's the last round and it's all up to you. Knowing your enemies and making high IQ plays will win you rounds and win you games. If I know a certain good player has the best gun in the game, they have an exotic slug shotgun that has a lot of range, that does a lot of body shot damage, and has boosted stats and stability after he dodges with his exotic, even if I have kill clip, I know he's rushing up because I checked the minimap and he has shotgun ammo, so I'll give up kill clip because I'm weak and jump up, get as far away as possible from him so I don't get body shot slugged, and I will pop my super. These are the types of plays that wins games. If it's another last round and you know your enemy once again and you remembered he's got a sniper, I will literally wait behind cover and cap the zone and win the game because I don't want to challenge that and get sniped. If he had a shotgun melee build, I'm playing my positioning differently and spacing myself away from teammate and watching the enemy cross to the zone. As mentioned earlier, guns typically have strengths and weaknesses. So for example, I main slug shotguns. In certain tight areas, I just don't take and I don't go because up close and personal, I will lose to one shot pellet shotgun. So guys, know your enemies' loadouts, their abilities, exotics, names, and everything. I'll admit it is an advanced tip, but we're building good and smart habits, right? That'll allow us to make the smart and the best plays we possibly can. Use it to your advantage, make calculated risk and high IQ plays to get you those kills and win rounds and win games. You think I'm going ape shotgun mode if they had ammo? Probably not. It's too risky and I don't want to put my revive in their spawn and put my teammates in a bad position, but I made the play because I knew their loadouts, abilities, primary guns, and their ammo and took advantage of it. So the next time you have an SMG or sidearm and they have no shotgun or fusion ammo and no melee build, push that. If they have sniper ammo, don't peek that and take a different angle or a different route. Rely on your build strengths, minimize their loadout strengths, and play smart and wise and tactical. The next tip is to keep on moving and keep repositioning and be unpredictable. Don't just stay in the same spot like a sitting duck. The game moves fast and people love aiming down sight and not checking their minimap often. Catch them off guard because they had seen you in one side of the map and the next thing they know, you're shooting them in the back or from the side. They'll be thinking like, oh, I thought he was in the middle. You thought? Nah, not anymore. I'm here and you're dead and my teammates are pushing up to get that last third guy who's also weak. Even when you're with a teammate, feel free to reposition and throw the enemy off by splitting away from him or her and where you last were and surprise attack them from their own spawn. Create that chaos and that confusion, which makes it really hard for the enemies. Sometimes you'll actually have to reposition and take a different angle to help a teammate out. That also throws off enemies because they'll be thinking, oh, I'm fighting this one guy solo. But nope, I reposition and now I'm going to clean y'all up because my solo base teammate had y'all weak and I'm full health. Alright now, guys, it's good to stick with your teammates, but good players are always moving around to find ways to put pressure on your team from all angles. So instead of getting stuck in bad situations where your teammates are dead from enemy flanks, I want you to be the one going on flanks and applying the pressure. You are the hunter now, not the hunted. You're him. You're Himothy 11. You are a beast, so don't put yourself in situations where you have to get lucky just to win the round. There will be times you have to win crucial 1v1s for map control and for the flank, but when you get that team hype, oh, does it feel so good to help the team win? And even within the flanks, I want you to keep on moving and keep repositioning so they're not even sure where you're flanking from anymore. They'll just be stuck getting shot from all sides in every angle, and there's literally nothing that they'll be able to do because your teammates will slowly start pushing up and getting that map control, and it will be an easy round win. Because we're advanced players now, I want you to stick with your teammates at times. Other times I want you to full flank. Stick with your teammates and then flank. Flank, then wrap back around to help your teammates. Be unpredictable so your enemy players never know exactly where you are, and keep repositioning when you need to. If someone has an SMG and shotgun and took out your whole team and it's a 1v1 now, you're going to play smart, you're going to play your range and not push that because he has strong guns for close range, and be patient to get the kill. Remember, we're beasts, but we still play smart and tactical. I want you to keep in mind though that when you go on a flank, you're technically leaving your teammates on a 2v3. While you take your rush route to get into that flank position, the pinch, when it does work, it does do heavy damage and can win rounds because y'all are attacking the enemy team from all angles and sides, and you can get a nice clean team wipe on an unexpected team. But the thing is, there will be times that the other team might just be better overall. They wipe your whole team, and now it's just a simple 1v3 because the element on surprise and the pinch is gone, so they're just staring at you. But once again, you're a monster, but also you're a high IQ player who's smart in knowing when to do certain things. So learn to adapt to the situation the game puts you in. You'll have to adjust your strategy, don't even worry about a kill, and just keep doing damage, and most importantly, playing your life. And as always, keep on repositioning. Wait for an opportunity to get the first kill, and then get the numbers in your favor, and then work from there. Your teammates are sometimes just going to not be good, and we can't always use that as an excuse because that's just bound to happen, but we can adjust our playstyle. Just how it's important to strategize against the enemy team, it's also important to get a feel and vibe of how your teammates are. If your teammates are dying a lot, and yes, reviving teammates is so clutch and so important, but sometimes even when a revive is right in front of you, please, as an advanced player, don't revive from a risky spot. You'll die and so will your teammates. Just be smart and patient and rely on your skill until that revive is safe to go and get. You can't risk your life because if you've noticed your teammates aren't helping too much and dying often, your life loss will probably be a round loss. Just stay cool, calm, and collected and wait for a safe opportunity for the revive. And honestly, sometimes the only safe revive is at the end of the round. People also bait the revives, so be careful and prioritize your life and don't fall for it. And revive when it's safe, and remember, you're the hunter now, so bait others for revives to get nice little team wipes. Because you have high IQ and game sense, sometimes you can even do double reverse psychology because they think you're immediately going to go for a revive, so look for someone who overcommits to rush because they think that you're going for that revive, but bait them baiting you. Being a good teammate means you'll do whatever it takes to win rounds, and sometimes that means you won't go for a revive right away because it's just too risky and not safe or in a bad situation. So you use revives to your advantage when it comes to the other team, but just be careful as an advanced player when you're trying to go for your own teammates' revives. Since you're trying to go for that 7 streak every weekend, a lot of games will be those tough 4-4 grinder games, and literally every single round can cost the game. So one important round that I want you to be looking out for is the heavy round. You don't even always have to go for it, but just make sure they don't. In sweatier lobbies, whoever wins heavy usually just wins the round because heavy is so strong and all you need is at least one pick. Heavy is always the 4th round, so if you can, try to save some abilities for round 4. I know that each round is very situational, so it's okay if you don't, but just a minor tip that if it works out for you. But a barricade, a grenade, a rift, something, anything that will help you get it and allow them not to get it. And just like revives, sometimes it's not safe, so stick around and be patient, but it's just so strong and easy to get multiple kills, if not the whole team. So treat it like a revive where you're around and you're assessing the situation, and you'll be aggressive when there's an opening and an opportunity. But don't just rush up and be like, I gotta go get heavy, because you will die, and I have made that mistake many times. Now I just use it as bait and I treat it as like a flag or a zone, and basically I'm quote unquote capturing it when it's safe, and or I have good enough like map control. If it's not fully safe, I don't go for it and I just play around it in case there's that opening that I can get it, but until then it's just bait and I wait till it's clear. But yeah, for those 5-4 wins or 4-5 losses, that one heavy round could have been the deciding factor on whether or not you lost that game or you won it, so treat it as an important round. You know what else is so strong and arguably the most clutch and wins games in those 4-4 rounds? Super! I know everyone's still farming different armor sets, but if you can, you have got to have like 80, 90, or preferably 100 super. For beginners, they're not getting enough damage for supers, and that's fine. Let them invest into health and abilities. They're still learning to get better. But you're trying to win games, you're trying to win those big rounds, and you have more gun skill, so rely on that. And if you want, have a dump stat. Most people have like weapons. I do class because I barely dodge, and it'll help you get your super stat up while still having high health and abilities. In those sweaty games, it just goes back and forth, and those last couple of rounds, everyone's popping supers, and so many times that decides the game. And just having a kill or two in that last round is so clutch, and that one round could just win you the game. You might also need that super not just to kill other people, but defeat somebody else that popped their super, or to break someone's well or bubble, or maybe you're the one that's gonna pop your well or your bubble, and that's gonna help you win that round. So too many sweaty matches go into that last round, and then having that one guy, he didn't even get his super because it's so low, it just really doesn't help out. So if you can, try to get your super up, try to get it to 100, if not like 80, 90, depending on your damage, will be good enough. This game I was testing out the new Trials armor that had low super, 17 kills, and I lost because my super was about a second too slow. Another small but crucial tip is for those last couple rounds, I have Vorpal weapons ready to swap to as soon as I see someone has their super. That'll help you kill them faster with that Vorpal perk, so check your vault and have them ready so you're prepared to take those supers out. But guys, this video is getting a bit too long and I have more tips, but those can also be used in comp and control and just regular quick play. So I'll just make separate videos for those, but I hope you all found these tips useful and helpful, and let's keep learning and getting better each and every day, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.